And cheers, everybody. What is going on, y'all? All right, let's get everything all set and situated here. Let's get it going. So I got a little bit of the mood lighting going down, y'all, because it's a little bit later in the evening. So I figured, why not? And unfortunately, the guest I originally had lined up can't make it. They're going to come on another time. It was kind of like, again, every once in a while, I like to do a last minute guest. And then Ashley was going to be like my backup guest. But unfortunately, I don't know if for my parents out there, you guys have had this happen. If you have any insight, I'd love to hear it. The girls took a late nap, like 5 o'clock, they fell asleep. Like I was going to jujitsu at 5, or maybe I was leaving at 4:45. And Tessa had just started to fall asleep on the couch. I was trying to wake her up before I left, tickling her, like getting her amped up. And apparently, as I left, both her and Lena fell asleep. Womp womp. So they're going to be up late, most likely. So Ashley's giving them a bath now, and we're getting them to bed. And then I'm going to go support her after this, and maybe we'll tag in and out. But with all that being said, I'm going to do a sponsor stream on the Coach Mike channel, on the LOF channel. I'm going to have the camera here highlighted. Then I'm also going to cycle between the camera and the under desk bike, because even though I just did jujitsu and I did some cardio before, I'm going to get a little bit of cycling here under the desk, get some calories burning, get some blood flowing, helping with the recovery. So if you guys see me cycling between those two things, that's why. So you can kind of see, again, this is the 4K Sony. Let's see, I think it's the A6000. It's the A6000. So you guys can kind of see that. If you have questions on it, let me know. But otherwise, we're going to dig into all the sponsored stuff I have for the Coach Mike channel. And let me drop some messages in here. And we're off, y'all. Feel free to drop in the chat. Again, I wanted it to be like a podcast-esque theme, so you guys can ask a lot of questions. I'll do lots of rants. But in the meantime, I will also play B-roll and just let the videos rock while I'm kind of doing this. So with that being said, let me pull it up. And then I sent out the bat signal to my homie Doug, who had came on as a guest a couple weeks back, like last minute. So I was like, hey, man, if you do want to come on again last minute, I know the people have been asking about you. So maybe we'll have a last minute drop-in guest. We shall see. But again, with that being said, let's get into the RC car that I've highlighted first. And this thing is a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie, guys. This is one, like, you know what product's fun? When your kids are playing with it and you're like, yo, I want to turn, which has definitely been my response to the RC car. So I get to use my patience here. And with that being said, also, guys, you guys want to see one little sneak preview of some potential apparel that is going to be dropping on the LOF line? Check this out. Hold on. Let me remove this. Boom, real quick, y'all. That's all you get. That's all you guys get. So we have our LOF seller account, and I just have been going back and forth with our manufacturers for resistance bands. We're going to get some sample orders in to test them out with the different logo prints and the materials. And then also I'm working with our apparel printers to get us compression, to get us like yoga bottoms, compression bottoms, to get us just regular like t-shirts, hoodies, all types of fun stuff. It's going to be awesome. With that being said, let's get back into it here, yo. Shibam.
I'm really excited about this one. Now, while it is recommended for 8 to 12 years old, I'm definitely going to test it out with my 4-year-old and my 2-year-old daughters. Now, I wanted to unbox this with you guys, and then we're also going to demonstrate here. This is an all-terrain vehicle, so not only can it be done in the backyard, you can take it out on a variety of different terrains and spaces, which even adds another layer of fun. So right out of the gate, it comes with a nice little with rechargeable batteries. So when you need to buy batteries, a little bit of the tape at the top up. As you can see, just from the side. Out here. And then you got everything you're going to need, from the batteries to the remote, to even a little bit of oil container. Everything you need is right here, so you don't have to go and get it. Which I always like to know, and I like to highlight when you do or you don't. And what I will say is the way the batteries are set up, I'm going to show you guys right here. You're going to have a little bit of a plug and play kind of an option. And then again, the remote as well. You're going to see right underneath here. Comes with the screwdriver you're going to need. We're going to unscrew this, open it up. You got your on and off switch right here.
And then, yeah, David.
We're going to pull this bad boy out and be able to put in the batteries. Same deal. Use the screwdriver, open it up, and then I'm going to put this all in, and then let's get it going. So here I just wanted to highlight something really quick for the battery. When you plug it in, you're going to turn it on. You can see it's going to light up right underneath, right here, so you can know that it's actually good to go. So you have that lights on when it's ready. And the other thing I wanted to highlight is it's rechargeable, and it comes with the actual cable. You're just going to use the USB, plug it in, and then this is going to connect right in here. Down.
I got this.
Able to just plug it in
And then, yeah, David, I know. I'm letting the B-roll play right now.
just like that. So you can plug this in, charge up the battery, and get to go. One more thing. So this actually doesn't come while it comes with the rechargeable batteries for the car itself. It does take two AA batteries that are not included for the remote itself. So you're going to want to also have AA batteries. I'm going to throw those in. Let's get this set up, and we'll get it right. All right, y'all. So we got the batteries in for the remote. And I just want to show you guys on and off really quick. We go forward, backwards, left and right, so you can see it turns the wheels. Simple enough. And then we also have 3 light settings, so I can push this button, have a variety. Check this out. You can see, I don't know if you guys can kind of see. Strobing lights. And we also got music.
Okay.
We got 3 different music settings. Turn it on. And again, super cool. So we're going to go play with this with the kids, but I want to show you guys that. And I will give you guys an update over time as well. Give you more videos. Definitely thumbs up.
And bam. So, ooh, David, good question. So I don't, I had somebody, originally we were going to like last minute have a guest on. And then I was going to put out the bat signal to my homie, Doug, who I believe you were watching on that stream. He's the stunt man that has been on a bunch of like shows and whatnot. I like literally hit him up 15 minutes ago, right before, because I was like, I don't have a guest lined up. You know, the original person I hit up like literally earlier today was like, yeah, I can't do today because it was kind of like a pop-up stream. Because guys, just a heads up, Gina and I decided we're going to do our Real Family-ish podcast once a month instead of every week, just from like transparently, like just coordination things. I think she's got a packed out schedule. And also like, again, very transparent with you guys. It doesn't seem like there's that many people really wanting to watch just the podcast. Like if we had like hundreds of people saying, hey, please make sure the podcast is on every week, we'd probably make sure, or at least I know, like, listen, I have a pretty good consistency with the schedule. I know Gina's got a lot going on. So I think she's like, dude, it doesn't seem like there's that many people. And it's kind of harder to justify it in your schedule when you have other things going on, like a kid and you have a business to run and things like that, that I think she's just having a hard time, making that time work every week transparently. So we get to just say, hey, like if you guys want it back every week, let us know in the chat, send us emails, reach out to us, DM us. So this way we know what's going down. But with that being said, we'll get into the next one. Also guys, fun fact, I realized I also in the carousel, and he's totally incredible. He's an awesome dude. Shout out to my homie, Doug. I also realized I do have my chair here in the carousel on the LOF channel, our Lifestyle of Fitness channel. I have my keyboard, I have the mouse, I have the actual TV cart stand that my monitor's on. I got the mic right here by Moono, as well as my desk. I got a couple things. You can see the Serene Life sauna in the background. So if you guys have questions on this stuff, like all the stuff you see in the carousel is here in the garage, but I'm not going to really focus on all of it, truthfully, because I'm doing most of the sponsored stuff here. But with that being said, let's get into the Pop Babies, which we got next, and break down the blender and just some of those components. And again, I can just play the B-roll. We don't have to have the audio play just so you guys can see the products and have it demonstrated. I'm glad to have conversations with you guys too. And then who knows, maybe someone will randomly just pop in on the on the podcast, I sent the link out, just saying like, hey, if you want to jump in, or maybe Ashley will hop in. I know she's putting the kids to bed, so probably not, honestly. But we shall see. And again, I uploaded even more shoppable videos today. Put up a new protein that I like. And I also put up a new blood pressure monitor and pulse monitor. So just make sure you're checking the storefront because I got tons of new videos out, tons of new products we're adding to the list, at least on the Coach Mike. I'm really focusing, guys, transparently with you. I'm saying transparently a lot tonight. I don't know what's going on with that. Not that I'm not always transparent. I don't know. It's like a new hot catchphrase lately I've been using for some weird reason. I've really just focused a lot of my energy on Coach Mike. We still obviously stream on LOF, and I still have products and things I upload and have themes there. Like Coach Kelsey is going to come on next week, Tuesday, the 24th. Wait, is that Tuesday? I want to say that's Tuesday. Maybe it's Monday. It's Monday. Monday, 6 o'clock, the 24th, 6 p.m. Eastern time. I already have it scheduled on the Lifestyle of Fitness channel. She's going to be doing a Halloween trick-or-treat themed healthy food and snacks. We're going to have some sponsored products, I think, arrive for that one. So my point is we'll have some more fun, and we'll still have content out every week on the LOF channel, but I've really been focusing so much on Coach Mike because we're like we're almost at 1,400 followers, almost at 2,000. We're getting right there. So I really want to push that so that we can get our $2,000 giveaway going. And what I've decided is, as much as you guys still want to follow on the LOF, I'm not going to prolong the giveaway until we hit 2,000 on this one. I think I'm think, that's what I'm leaning towards because I just want to give this money away. I still want to hit 2,000 followers on the Coach Mike channel. And then maybe we'll just do another giveaway for LOF to push us over the top. Because again, I don't want to keep pushing it back on you guys. I want to be able to like hit that threshold and then deliver for you guys. Because I know you're probably excited, just like I'm excited for the giveaway. But with that being said, I've been ranting enough. Again, I got the mic here. We got the chair. We got my camera that's kind of working through it. If you guys want me to play with the audio quality or answer any questions I have on any of this fun stuff, let me know. The chair's super comfy too. It's got a nice little discount. And with that being said, I'm going to hop on over to the Mawono mics. Let's get into the Pop Babies blender. What? Also, how you doing, by the way, David? What's going down, David? I appreciate you jumping in. Do we want to do a giveaway tonight? What do you guys think? Should we do a giveaway? Like maybe I'll give away, a month of access to our fitness vault or some coaching. What do you guys think?
This is a perfect time. I literally just finished up a workout. So I figured what better time to show you guys how I can utilize it. This is going to be even more clutch, in my opinion, when I'm at the gym and I don't actually have my full-blown blender to be able to actually mix up a protein shake super easily. So the base right here, this is chargeable, so you don't even need to have it plugged in. It's super easy to transport, and the actual container, this is about 16 ounces. Top's going to pop off. And what it comes with two clutch accessories. So this is specifically to go on top. So when I want to funnel in anyone, if you have tried to get protein into a water bottle, any kind of bottle like this, doesn't have a big enough mouth, you know the struggle. And I definitely wasted a lot of money on protein spilling out the floor. This also came with this small tray for ice. So this was the perfect size for it to fit in here. I didn't fill this up because I don't need it yet, but what I'm going to do is take a little bit of protein. I'm going to do a half scoop because I'm also throwing yogurt in here. So I'm taking a half a scoop of my chocolate protein and watch, throwing this bad boy right in. Ooh, yeah. So now I didn't have any waste. You can see right on top. Got all in there. Throw my almond milk, unsweetened. Throw it right on top. And you don't obviously need to have the top on. I'm just keeping the funnel on just for funsies. And throw that bad boy in there. And now I'm going to finish it with a little bit of yogurt right on top. And then we're going to blend this bad boy up. You guys will see exactly how it works. We're going to take a nice little scoop here. So again, I like to keep that funnel on in case it makes a mess. Now I've popped this top funnel off. Super easy to throw in the blender and keep it clean. And what they recommend is once you pop this top on, is turning it upside down, then turning the blender on, and then bringing it back. Oh, look at that. Nice and smooth. And now you don't have to worry about any clumps of the protein, which I absolutely despise, and it's going to taste nice and smooth. Now, I can drink it straight out of here, or we can pour it into a cup. Perfect. Definitely a thumbs up and a recommend, y'all.
You don't want clumpy protein, right? Right, guys? Like, if you're like me, you definitely don't want clumpy protein. And that's such an essential piece. And it's like just super effective. It's portable. It's easy. Doesn't have to be complicated. It's super easy to clean. So you can even throw the top part in the dishwasher, so you don't have to worry about anything getting messed up there. But with that being said, let's get into our Sound Dance ergonomic stand, and then also highlight the desk that I use, because I use these pretty much in conjunction with one another. So let me pull this puppy up. Boom. Let's get our screen share on. Let's play our video.
Does your neck and back always feel pain when working in front of your laptop?
How's this not working?
Hours? You want to get rid of the uncomfortable feelings? Try to use SoundDance Laptop Stand. Simple design, easy to install. Compatible with all laptops from 10 to 15.6 inches. It saves more space for storage on your desktop and provides more airflow, preventing your laptop from overheating. 6-inch elevation design with a perfect eye level fixes your posture ergonomically. SoundDance Laptop Stand prevents your neck from stretching forward, helps you reduce shoulder stress, and creates a comfortable office environment for you.
Boop, 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 boop.
Working partner.
Yes, SoundDance.
All
All right, so that was the Hail Mary pass was Doug, and he just texted me, I'm out tonight, won't be able to jump on. No worries. No worries to Doug, even though he can't even hear me. But just a heads up, yeah, so my Hail Mary pass was for a last-minute guest, was to have my homie Doug, who is a stuntman, and jump on the podcast. But, again, we weren't planning on doing this, and we don't even need to guess, right? So we're going to say no guest tonight, just hanging out, get our sponsored stream on, just doing our thing, y'all. That being said, let's get into our grip exercise ball aura. I just realized I don't know if I re-uploaded it, because I know the original one got rejected, and I thought I re-uploaded it, but it looks like it may not actually be up there. I gotta see where it is. I could have sworn. Let's see, y'all. Let us see what is going down. No. I don't know. Yeah, man. I'm just looking through so many awesome new products. Check them out, y'all. Unless you guys don't like awesome stuff, then that's okay. Then maybe definitely don't check it out. Just saying. And then also I've got I keep looking away from the camera because I also have my monitor stand right here, which is what I have highlighted in the other carousel. It holds like a TV monitor. You can also have a little station to hold your laptop. I use it. You guys probably have seen it in my videos before, where I'll put my keyboard on there and my mouse, and I'll just it's super cool because you can roll it around and stuff, and it goes with you, which to me is just, I actually saw a physical therapist friend of mine have it in her office. I'm like, dude, that's a dope idea. That would be really cool for streaming, especially with the way I have my setup. And I ended up just ordering it. It's not even a sponsored product. But just figured I'd share that with you guys. But let's go back into the microphone, back into the camera. I'll keep cycling between that. And then here is, I wonder if I can repost this. No, I can't because the image.
This video going over the FanWord stress and wrist training ball. This is great for, again, grip strength, even a little bit of stress release. I like just the shape and the feel, the material. Very durable, and also just a nice ergonomic dynamic for our hand. You can tell it's obviously specifically designed for grip training, even with these loops for our fingers to perfectly slide in. Now, this is going to be a little bit more geared and catered toward, again, that flexion and wrist and grip strengthening for this specific motion, which is great, but it's that specific application. Also, again, not only for the training and the grip, but also stress as well. And this can be a great use for adolescents and teens all the way up to elderly and really everybody in between. But definitely a thumbs up for, again, that wrist and grip development, strength, and stress release as well.
Boom. Wait, why is it not? Don't you freeze on me, screen. Don't you do it. All right, yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to re-upload that video. Doom. Wonder if I can back to video library. Yeah, I wonder if I could just download this. Yeah, I could just download it, take the title. Let's save this. Desktop. I'm about to just re-upload this real quick with a different image because the image is what honestly got the thing flagged in the first place. So keep your hands healthy and strong. All right, let's go back, y'all. Let's go back. I'm actually gonna re-upload this very product with just a new image, like a new, because I messed up, man. The image I was using, I realized as it was getting flagged, I didn't realize why stuff was getting flagged. It was getting flagged because I had like a shirtless picture of me with my championship belt on. And I thought like using that would give credibility to like me approving fitness products. But I realized again, Amazon's like, dude, put your shirt on. I'm like, all right, my bad, Amazon. My B. Boom. All right. So now we get to fill up the tank. Let's see. What else is going down, y'all? David, do you got any questions? What's going on with you, man? So you're doing good. I love hearing that. Give me some other stuff. What else is going down? How else is life these days, man? Give me all the stories. Give me all the deets. You know I love me some deets. Why is this not letting me just hit done? Just hit done. Dude, I got so many products in our fitness ideas list. So you guys should definitely check that out. Just saying. Oh, that's why. Okay. And boom. There we go. So now it's up and should take like 24, 48 hours. And we'll have another shoppable video up for you guys so you can see even more awesome sauce. With that being said, though, let's keep it rolling. Let's get into the Pulse Ox next. This is one that I'm going to use for my fighters tomorrow at the gym. It's going to come in handy. Here, boom. Pulse Ox. Go.
In this video, we're going over the L-POW Pulse Ox device. So this is super cool. It comes with the batteries. This takes 2 AA batteries. It came with them in the device, so you just pop them in, then you're ready to go. You push this button right here. When your finger's out, it won't take a measurement. You're just going to put your finger in. And then as you can see, it's going to take a couple seconds, and then it's going to tell me my oxygen levels, 60 or 96%. My heart rate is at about 82. And this is great, again, for monitoring your oxygen levels, your heart rate. It's super easy, convenient to use, portable. And because it's compact, it also comes with a cool little like wristband and lanyard so that you can attach this on if you want to. And then again, it comes with the instructions. So it's super easy to set up and use, but it comes with this manual in case you need it as well. Definitely a thumbs up.
Booyah, y'all. And booyah. As always, though, if you guys got questions, let me know what's up. You know I love me some questions. All right, let's pull this puppy up. Hey, wait a minute. Where's my other? There we are. There we are. And then I know I got a new product in from this sponsor that's going to also, I think, kind of like have a 2-in-1 feature where it's not only going to do your heart rate, but it'll also do blood pressure. It's just like not necessarily as convenient. So that's something to keep in mind. And then again, for you guys tuning in on the other channel, I'm kind of like just doing a sponsored on one channel. And then I also am highlighting all the products that I have here in my home gym, what I use for my podcast, the recording, the streaming, from my microphone, which is Milano, to my chair. We got even my little steam sauna here behind me. I don't have highlighted. We got the desk. All the things you're going to see are like in the home gym office setup that just make it happen, y'all. And with that being said, we're going to switch gears, going back to our another sponsored product, which is our tweezers set. Let's get it, y'all. And again, feel free to ask me questions.
In this video, we're going over the Face-Made tweezer and self-care kit. So as you can see, this has a slot for each one of the tweezers and the razors and the scissors. So you have pointed tweezers, you have slanted. This is actually super cool. It comes with a really nice kind of eyebrow razor to get you really fine and in there and precise with your kind of eyebrow care. You got our nice scissors here, nice little bit of curvature as well. super short, get the job done. And again, this is clutch for a travel kit as well. And it has a nice little latch right here that goes over to make sure nothing's gonna spill or fall. Super compact, easy to travel with, but I think it's just big enough where you're not gonna lose it either.
That's, I think, an important balance to find when it comes to products like this. It's awesome to have them like be portable, small, convenient, but you don't want them to be so small where like you might lose them, especially like someone like me. Like I tend to very easily lose things. There's actually a meme going around or a post that my wife, and actually shout out to my homie Deuce. Deuce Carter's fighting next weekend, K1. And then he's fighting 2 weeks following that. So he's like fighting in a qualifier tournament for another title. And then I believe he's either defending his title or fighting for another title. Dude's already got 2 straps, one at 125, one at 135. And then he's just looking to accumulate them belts, get his just fight experience. And again, this is what I love. Like when we talk, he's like, listen, man, I gotta stay busy with my fights. Like I claim to be the best in the world, which I truly believe he will prove that he is at his weight classes and his skill set. But I also like the fact that he's mindful of like, hey man, I can't just say I'm the best and not like take every fight opportunity that I can get and be able to go to nationals, be able to fight in all these bigger promotions or regional as well as national and then international and world championships and qualifiers and all those types of things, which, you know, some people, and like I've seen people, and I get this too. Like, listen, I went to Thailand, like I travel, like I totally get that mindset and I really respect that. But I also get when you do become champion, from my personal experience, it's you like almost like, and every time you win, like again, I went from going in MMA where I lost to then going into Muay Thai and kickboxing where I was undefeated and being able to fortunately retire undefeated. It's like you start to then like there's the link, at least for me in the back of my mind, like the back of my brain, there was like, oh dude, that you could like potentially lose, like whatever. And then, but what becomes helpful is freeing yourself if it doesn't matter, especially as an amateur before you go pro, like, because when you go pro, you erase your record. Doesn't even matter. But anyways, before I rant and go into this whole thing, let's dig into the next product here. And if you guys want to ask questions or hear me talk about that more, or you guys want to share your experiences there, I love hearing all this fun stuff. I love chatting.
So in this video, we're looking at the Lenshan portable multi-device charger cable. So now this has the lightning cable you're going to plug in to your outlet box, and then you're going to have the option to have 3 different USBs and a lightning cable as well. Now you're going to want to make sure that this is plugged in. This is not just to be portable without having an outlet connected to it, and then you'll be good to go. Again, having multiple devices in one shot is definitely a thumbs up. Easy to travel with, easy to move with. Again, it has that lightning cable. The box is not included, so you're gonna wanna have either like the box or the outlet for it separately. You plug this bad boy in, and then you can use it on multiple devices here. Definitely thumbs up though, y'all.
Pro tip for you guys. Pro tip. Again, from the home gym to the office kind of setup and kind of everything in between. But now speaking of home gym and speaking of that, let's get into our massage gun here. And I actually have another one on the other carousel we'll highlight just while we're going over massage guns, self-care, and all these kinds of categories. And again, it just depends on the function that you want, you know, at the end of the day. That's an important piece. And if you don't know what to even look for, that's where it's ask these questions. That's why I think Amazon does such a great job with reviews, but also these like shoppable videos and descriptions and being able to do live streams where we can just add value for you guys. Where you're like, I don't even know what I'm looking for. I don't know what to ask, what to think about. Like, comment, like, let me know. I love hearing from you guys. We dig into that.
So in this video, we're going over the Meroc mini massage gun. And as the name might insinuate, it's a miniature version of what you would traditionally expect to see from a massage gun. And when I say mini, just smaller in size and stature. Now, to be transparent, while it's still super simple to use, the power on it is proportionately less from my experience. With the mini massager, it does have 3 levels. At the top level, you can hear it right now, it still has great intensity, good percussion, super simple to use. It came charged, which is always a thumbs up to me. And the reason I like this for travel, at your desk, being able to have it in your car, like it's a super, super easy and convenient option. And again, it has 4 different attachment heads, have everything from the flat to the bullet to the rounded to the specialized prong, has an instruction manual as well to give you all the insight, and then comes with this nice, simple to grab and go carrier. Definitely a thumbs up, y'all, especially if you're on the go.
What's up, Phyllis? Uh-oh. Phyllis, why you got your message hidden? Did you try and say something inappropriate? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, that's yeah. I mean, definitely can't say that. Come on now. Come on now. Do I look like that though? I don't even take that personal because obviously, but like, hold on. Let me see if I can. Why you gotta say stuff like that, Phyllis? I'll give you one shot. I'll give you one shot to not do that. Don't do that. You're am I? You think so? Or is it just because of the like lighting? You know what I'm saying? What do you think? All right. With that being said, let's get into the next one. Oh, so yeah, dude. Like, see, this is you can't do that. Can't do that. Like, so I wonder how bored are you? Like, I'm always fascinated, like, with like what must your life look like that you do stuff like this? It's so fascinating to me. You must be like lonely, bro. I feel for you. Yeah. Anyways, everyone thought like I was gonna say like I haven't had someone in the chat going in like that. I wonder what happened. Or where they just like randomly like pop up and where they come from. I'm always curious, like what is going on with that? It's so fascinating to me. Whoop, whoop. All right, hold on. Let's go back over here. Boom. Let's get our screen share on. Here we go. Oh, we got an inland coupon, y'all. 10% off. What? Let's play. Let's play both. So that was a little bit of a quick one. Now, because the reason I like to play this one, and then I'm also going to play another one. Get my DJ Khaled on. We're gonna also play one that also features a guy too, because I think it's important to see that it's for a unisex, both men and women. Burn out. All right, so we're gonna pull up that screen share. Et voila. What else we got here? Ooh, let's dig into the backpack. Ashley loves this one. Honestly, I've definitely, like I've said earlier on the stream, I definitely jacked this one from her before when I was in a pinch and definitely have used it. She knows that. I'm not like sharing anything she doesn't already know. I just think it's funny. I'm just laughing at myself. All right, let's see if I can scroll all the way and find this bad boy too. Oh man, I can hear my tummy grumbling, guys. I'm hungry. Like, dude, I literally got back from jiu-jitsu. I didn't even shower yet. I never like, dude, that's the biggest thing in jiu-jitsu. You gotta shower like right away, just because like all the funks. Right. So got back, got right into the stream. Like, I'm gonna shower after this, eat, bedtime, right to sleep. But I wanted to make sure I got the streaming with you guys. I was like, it was tempting. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just push it off. My guest's not going to come off. I'll just push it off. No, man, I want to make sure I show up for you guys. That's like a big thing I continuously get to work on with myself in every aspect of my life, is like being impeccable to my word with whatever it's going to look like in whatever capacity. But with that being said, let's get into the backpack here. I'm also excited to like play with some of these videos because I'm going through some of this stuff. And like a lot of them don't even have views. I'm like, oh, that means they're not ranking on the product page. So we get to like tweak the images, even maybe make some lengthier videos, and I'll add more value for you guys. So any kind of feedback you guys have, I'm always open to it, you know? And honestly, I think it's also like Amazon's policies or AI system, whatever they're using to figure this stuff out.
Today I'm going to be showing you this laptop backpack. See, it has the straps on the back for a backpack. And it also has travel lock, this strap that goes.
Clutch. This is Clutch, by the way.
So it's really cute and stylish. This is in black with gold accents, and it opens up like that. Nice and big. It has some kind of body thing in here that day for work. I work from home, so I like to go
Yes, she does.
to the coffee shop.
Hold it down.
Perfect for protecting your laptop. It's stylish, like I said. So many different compartments. There you go. And one of the coolest features that it has is a USB port. So you can charge your work devices. Cord inside, as you can see.
Tell him, Boot.
Super cool, cute. One of my favorite laptop bags that I've seen, for sure.
And then bam. And then, yeah, David, I already worked out, dude. It was funny, actually. The way I did 2 workouts today. I was, well, really, I don't know how a run to me is still like an activity session. I wouldn't call it a weight training workout, obviously, but to me, it's still a workout session. So originally the game plan was to live stream my workout like I typically do in the earlier parts of the day. But I had actually somebody come by to buy some bumper plates. So I ended the stream, which is why I'm also streaming tonight to make up for that time. And then I ended up just not going live for the workout. I ended up just going for a run instead. And then I went to jiu-jitsu tonight, got back from jiu-jitsu. I didn't even shower yet. I'm going to be fully transparent with you guys. So don't you judge me, David. Also, how you doing, bro? I appreciate you jumping around, coming back, hanging out with me, all that good stuff.
In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Fantech Apex charger and battery system. So this is a really cool and very functional tool that is great for, again, obviously jumping your car. Now, the cool thing I've gotten about this that's different than just jumping your car from somebody else's battery is because it's external power source. And when you hook it up, it comes with those jumper cables. It will not damage this as a power source. Potentially in other situations, I've gotten from mechanics that if you jump it up to a cable to another person's car, it could potentially actually pull from their battery and not actually jump your car if it's too far gone. So that's just something I wanted to highlight and share with you guys. As you can see, the power source is right here. The cables plug right in on one side. On the other side, you also have a USB plug you can cable and plug it into, along with the lightning cable and power source. So very functional. I really think a versatile piece of equipment. Definitely recommend.
Bam. And then, David, I ran, I want to say it was just under 2 miles. It was like supposed to be a 30-minute run, but my kids were I ended up pushing my kids in the wagon. They were getting cold, bro. And we have it's a lot of hills around here in Asheville, North Carolina. So they were like, yeah, we need to get back inside. So I ended up bringing them back inside. Called the run a little early. It was like 22 and 24 minutes in or something like that. So I think it was like 1.5 miles, almost 2 miles, or maybe it was like 2 miles. Again, pushing them in the wagon. It was like a 12-minute mile pace, nothing crazy, but just getting some blood flow, shaking it out, especially before jiu-jitsu tonight. And then, are you good at jiu-jitsu? It's relative, am I better than you? Yeah. But am I better than someone that's anyone that's, it's all relative, right? And I'm saying, am I better than you? I'm assuming whoever you are, you don't do jiu-jitsu because you spelled it horribly wrong. So I'm obviously better than you at jiu-jitsu or anyone that hasn't done it before. Of course, I'm going to be better than someone that hasn't done it, but I'm all right. You know what I mean? I compete. I'm really excited. I get to compete in December, looking to be, again, going back in the advanced division, looking to bring home a gold medal. What? And some people say hours of cardio will leave you soft. That's all you need is 3 miles. Yeah, it's all relative, dude. It depends on the goal. If you're trying to prepare for a marathon, you might need to run for hours. Even then, it's you don't always run like that. You build up to it. But the flip side is that there's a cost. When you do long endurance cardio, hold on, let me pause this video. I'll talk while I'm playing this. When you do, why is it like that? What's going on? Hold on, let's pause this. What is happening? Why is it doing that? There we go. So when you do long endurance type movements, there can come a cost at your lean muscle tissue, especially if you're building strength. So they're kind of counterproductive or counterintuitive to do at the same time. But that's why I really like high intensity interval training or HIIT style training, because you can do HIIT training, improve your aerobic work capacity and your cardio slightly, and also keep your muscle and slightly improve your strength slightly. So it's you'll see slight jumps. But it depends. If you want to, do 3 miles, you know, depending on the pace you're going at, that's can be plenty. Even just doing a mile, 2 miles, it's all relative, man. It depends on your joints, on your body. Like if you're, you know, you have hip or joint pains, like maybe you want to use the bike, maybe you want to use elliptical, maybe you want to do swimming. To me, water and swimming is one of the best options for like resistance training as well as aerobic training because the minimal impact it's going to typically have. But that's just my 2 cents. Not that, you know, you were specifically asking for all that insight. Hope that helps though. And how's the nutrition side? Because I know you've been training. I know you're using the 8-week to shred and the 12-week body recomp. How's your nutrition coming along, David? I know that's been something you've been playing with. You're constantly trying to battle with like low carb. So I wonder, like, have you tried anything else? I know you mentioned portion controls, right? You got that portion control plate. How's that coming along? And I ranted through that whole video. So we'll get into the next one. Speaking of workouts, we'll get into the Flybird bench, and I'll let the B-roll play here. Let me know what you think if that was helpful.
So in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Flybird adjustable bench. And I'm a huge fan of the brand Flybird first and foremost, but I love the adjustable bench. It's so versatile. And a big thing that I like here is check out this spot for your ankles where you can hook your feet. The cool thing I like about it as well is it folds down, as you can tell. Also, I'm going to show you guys on the flip side the pin and spring action. I'm going to pause for a quick second. I want you guys to see this has a spring component of it. So when you pull it out, it'll allow it to lock into place versus other benches. Sometimes we'll just have a little latch mechanism. Also, I want to show you guys the different positions to give you a little bit more idea of the versatility from the angles here, as well as talk about how that comes into play with your training. When you're able to change the angle, you can focus on different muscle groups and how they interact with one another. So the ability that Flybird provides to change these angles going into multiple different positions is awesome, as well as being able to work in a variety of different exercises as well. And the durability of it is clutch. That's a big one for me, and I highly recommend. Check them out.
I'll buy them, y'all. I'll buy them. All right, so let's keep it rolling. Let's see, where are we at? I think we're about like halfway through all the products. Maybe a little bit more. It's going good, but my diet is not working, so I just gave up for a week or 2. I got it. And I appreciate the transparency, dude. So this is where I want to offer you some input. Maybe I can ask you, can I offer you some feedback or some coaching here? Because this is like, it's my area. Again, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not like a licensed clinical nutritionist. I do have a nutrition coaching certification. So depending on the state, some people we could be called nutrition. I'm very careful with using that label because depending on the state and where you're at, the qualifications may not be a nutritionist. But as someone that has nutrition background and also health coaching and a health coach board certified, like that area of expertise, and what's called cognitive behavioral therapy, the internal narrative. So exactly what you just talked about. It's like, oh, well, it's not working for me, so I'm just going to give up and F off for a week or 2. So it's like one meal by itself won't get you. What gets you is when you do it week in and week out, and you're like, oh, I'm just going to eat like whatever I want for a week or 2. Because 1 pound of fat is 3,500 calories. So in one meal, the likely you're going to eat an extra 3,500 calories or in one day, very minimal. But the likelihood that you're going to eat an extra 3,500 calories or more in a week or 2 weeks is pretty high. It just takes a couple hundred calories a day, like 500 calories a day for 2 weeks. That's 2 pounds of fat you put on. And it can be a lot harder sometimes to take that off. So my point of saying all this and the rant I'm going on here is I would just offer to you to be less critical on yourself. And even when you do hit roadblocks and you stumble along the way, don't just get a case of the efforts and like do that for 2 weeks. That's going to be more detrimental. Just get back on the horse the following day, learn from it and be able to just, again, seek the support, dude. Like we have all of this is in the Body Recomp program. I would highly recommend taking advantage of all the resources you have access to because literally, man, I wonder how much time have you actually taken to go through the video lessons and like look at everything in the website? Because I promise you, it's all you really need. I'm doing all right today, but they served ice cream a couple nights and I ate more than I should. So see how you're saying I ate more than I should? There's like a lot of judgmental thought patterns that are coming in here. So I wonder, how does that impact how you feel today based on what you thought you should or shouldn't be doing the other day? And if you knew you shouldn't do it, why'd you do it? Like, and that's, I shouldn't be saying why. It's a judgmental question. What led you to eating more than you should? And what can you do about it now? So you can't change the past, right? But you can reframe how you're thinking about it now and learn from it. What'd you learn from that experience? Maybe is a better way to word it or question it. Anyways, that's my rant. Let's get into the next video. Sorry. Hope that was helpful, right, David.
So,
let me know.
I'm not a huge jewelry person, but this ring's actually really cool. And the coolest thing to me is not only how, like, again, the aesthetics, but, like, check out that fidget component to it. You can just kind of like turn that centerpiece. So to me, that's my favorite part of this ring. I always kind of like fidgeting with things, whether it's my ring when I have it on or anything like that. And this is cool to just have that centerpiece be the only one that moves. And then I actually like wore it out for my daughter's birthday. Like I didn't feel like there was an issue from an aesthetics perspective. Again, I'm not a huge jewelry person, but totally felt good rocking this bad boy. So from like an aesthetics perspective, got the thumbs up from both me and my wife, as well as just like, I'm gonna call it functionality for lack of a better term. I just think it's cool to be able to kind of like just fidget with this bad boy. So that's my 2 cents on it, y'all. Yeah, I give it a thumbs up.
Shabam. And I know we've had a few people get it for like gifts, for like their son or for family, husband, spouses, things like that. Not a bad option as long as you know the ring size. That's the only thing. You don't want to mess up the ring size, but it's better to go big and then you can always like bring it down versus the other way around. Actually, I don't know. I'm not a jewelry expert, so who knows what's actually better for it. With that being said, let's get into our cargo pants here. These are great for like hiking as well as working out. And then Bafruit is natural tranquilizer. Yeah, I felt groggy when I ate too much. Yeah, but so I don't mean like physical, which is also a key point, but I mean like mental, psychological. Like what led you to eating too much ice cream? What do you think was the root cause there? Were you just like enjoying it and you were trying to give yourself pleasure? Were you upset about something? Usually, especially because you know, like you said, hey, I know I probably don't need to eat this much. Then what led you to eating that much? Was it avoiding some kind of feeling you didn't want to feel? Was it just a pattern you found yourself in? What was like the internal? Because I don't know about you, but for me, I can rationalize like, oh, I deserve this. It's not that big of a deal or whatever. And I'm not saying that's right or wrong. It's more, I'm just wondering what's the thought process that led you to that decision and what are you going to take away with you moving forward? Next time there's ice cream, what are you going to do differently maybe? Or if you're happy about the results you're getting, don't change anything. You know what I mean?
In this video, we're going over the Cooley men's hiking cargo pants. So I wanted to show you guys this. I actually just tested these out as a workout option as well. So I not only was getting these outside for a little bit of a hike, but I actually did a workout in them. And they're absolutely a thumbs up. So this is a really interesting mix. They're 96% nylon, 4% spandex. So it has a nice like stretch and give to them. And they got this nice little stretch component under here at the bottom, so you can tuck it into our boots, have the socks in them, and you get full range of motion squats. They're really, really helpful for not only the active component of the gym, but going on hikes, cycling, all that good stuff. We have a nice pocket right here. Throw my wallet, my phone, anything like that in. We also got a little bit of a deeper pocket on the other side for a water bottle, anything like that. We got our regular pockets right here. Throw a phone in, keys. We got our back pockets here. Again, they have that Velcro component so you can throw things in there and they're not going to fall out. Notice I can sit, no restrictions. They feel really good. Definitely really enjoying the material, the fit, the feel, and a thumbs up for anyone just living an active lifestyle. And if you want to be able to go from like hiking to working out, or just like if you for work, maybe manual labor, construction, things like that, and taking it right to the gym, these honestly would be a great option for that. I definitely recommend it. Thumbs up.
Bam, y'all. All right, so I just realized we had a lightning deal and I wanted to highlight it's pretty much 100% claimed. So let's see if there's maybe a couple spots. And then, yeah, to your point, David, I saw a little bit of the views jump up. So we had some people hanging out. Unfortunately, they already dipped out, it looks like. Viewers, lurkers, whatever you want to call them. It's cool, man. Whoever wants to hang out, listen, you're always welcome to come hang out. Just don't say nasty things and you're good by me. And to your point, David, so I appreciate the transparency. It sounds like, you know, you were like rationalizing like, hey, I never really have ice cream. I can change tomorrow, which listen, there's a couple of like thought process, but like, I wonder so if you don't really eat ice cream a lot, what made you want to eat it in the first place? Like there has to be like, again, if we dig deeper, what made you want to eat it in the first place? Because here's the thing, like I don't know if this analogy will make sense, but like this is an analogy that always made sense for me. It's like I don't smoke cigarettes. So if someone walked up to me on the street and said, hey, do you want a cigarette? I could very easily say no. And I would always say no because it does nothing for me. So if, for example, someone were to walk up to you and be like, hey, do you want to eat a pile of dirt? I imagine like do you ever eat a pile of dirt? Very rarely probably do you eat a pile of dirt. So what was making it attractive to you? What was making that something that you wanted to do? I love ice cream. There you go. What about ice cream do you love? Now we're getting to the good stuff. What about ice cream do you love? This is an important piece.
In this video, we're going to be looking at the Lamicall phone stand. Now, this one,
is clutch on the engineering design side because it not only has a little area that you could put your cables and your wiring through to plug it in to keep it charging if you're still using while charging. But the other thing I like about this is, check this out. It actually can move, so you can adjust the angle, so that this is one I definitely am using now more so during my live streams. So when I'm actually having my phone rest on it, I can play with the angle, especially if I stand up, move, have the adjustability, and then be able to charge it, plug it in, have all the wires and whatnot coming back through here. So definitely a thumbs up. Super functional and highly recommend. Bam, y'all. So we're going to hop into, I got the Syncom massage gun. That's got a nice discount on it. We're going to get into that next. And then on the other carousel, guys, I have the Sony Alpha A6000 camera, just so you guys can kind of see what the quality it looks like. I have the microphone, the Mono microphone, my desk. I got all these products around here. So if you guys have questions on them, you want me to elaborate, I will. I have a sponsor stream I'm digging into with the Coach Mike side, but I wanted to at least have the other channel, create content with you guys, hang out, and address questions so that I can speak to the products that you guys want to see. If you want to see anything that's in the carousel.
So in this video, we're going to be talking about the Syncom massage gun. As you can see, it's a portable handheld massage gun. Has 5 different settings. It has the switch right here underneath. You're going to turn that on, and then you can use, you'll see the light will light up, and then you can use the button on the back to cycle between settings 1 through 5, increasing in intensity throughout each individual one. Now, my favorite part to the massage gun is not only the portability and the function, but the different attachment heads that it comes with. You have 6 different attachment heads. You can see me, I'll even easily just swap out, turn and pull, and then you can just easily swap it out for another one. So you can have a wide variety of different muscles to hit and different intensities, so you can customize it to what you want and the comfort that you desire.
Boom. And then David, oh, you got a Dustbuster on sale? Nice. But here's the thing. I'm not going to let you off the hook, homie. You don't have to answer this question, but I want to hear your thoughts. What about ice cream do you love? Because, again, the analogy I'll make is, you know, like we can look at things that we love. And if we understand what do you love about that, will allow us to understand, like, okay, how do we work that into your life, or what could be a substitute, or how can this fit in a sustainable way? But it doesn't mean you like overindulge and then it throws you off for 2 weeks where you like, because you ate ice cream, now for 2 weeks, you're not paying attention to all the other things you're putting into your body, and you end up gaining excess body weight and fat because of it, as opposed to finding ways we could sprinkle it in throughout the day. And like, where could ice cream fit in? It could fit in post-workout versus eating it right before bed. Just little things like that can really go a long way. Anyways, let's get into the next product, and then I'm going to do a couple more, and then I'm going to bring it home here, y'all. But again, David, I love hearing from you guys. If you guys got questions, again, I'm not trying to be
This video we're looking at
or harsh, but what I want to just offer up insight. And then it's one of the foods highest in sugar. Yeah, so all right, so let me just be clear. Is it the reason you like it is because it's like high in sugar? So let me rephrase this. Is it a taste thing for you? Like, what about sugar do you love? Because you said I love ice cream. What about ice cream do you love? Is it just because it's really sweet? Does it remind you of your childhood? Do you have like a memory associated with it? Is it something that you just allows you to escape? Like, what's going on there? I'm just curious.
super easy to set up. Now, this goes on the back of the headrest, so you can kind of pinch this, and then it spring locks in. So you put this in your car, put it on the headrest, so if you have kids in the back seat, or for any passengers in the back seat, maybe your Uber, Lyft, whatever, this can be a great option, or just traveling on long road trips. And then again, this is not only adjustable for any phone, but also tablet as well. So you can play with it, you can angle it, put it in different positions. It's extremely versatile in my opinion, and I'm super excited to continue to test this and try it in different situations. But to be honest with you guys, I've actually been using this more so on my desk along with my other desk stand, but definitely a thumbs up.
Bam. And all right, David, so you got another message. So yeah, I used to do a lot of cardio for weight control. It's really good and sweet. So I'm curious, I'm a little lost. What does doing the cardio have to do with tying into loving ice cream? And then, so I'm getting, you love ice cream because it's really good and really sweet. So it just tastes good. You enjoy the flavor. So what are your thoughts on when you eat ice cream? Are you able to just have like half of a bowl or like a cup of it? Or is it something that you when you eat some of it, you tend to just like overindulge until you can't stop? What does that look like for you? I wouldn't mess with an MMA fighter. I mean, I wouldn't mess with an MMA fighter either. I think that's good advice, or a good Good thought process, a good thought pattern. Let's see. Ooh, let's go into the. Speaking of which, let's just bring it home with our boxing gloves. I just uploaded this and they just got approved, I believe. So we'll play this and then I think we'll bring it home from here, y'all. Wait for it. Bam. And I also got the shades onto this one. So we're getting 2 birds with 1 stone with the shades and the gloves.
In this video, we're going over the Lyra Lupus boxing gloves. Now, these I have are the 10-ounce ones. So these are a little bit smaller, a little bit lighter, and these are great in my opinion for I have a bag set up here. And I specifically want to keep out here because they're going to be great for bag work, for pad work, a little bit lighter, you can move it a little bit faster. Still have enough support. I was surprised, especially for the price point, how well these fit and feel. I also like the design. I gotta be honest with you guys. I feel like it's a great set just from a slick look and from a durability and function. I'll also make a video on these and all the other gloves I've tried a year down the road to let you know how they hold up. That's to me a true test. How do they hold up a year down the line after you've had like hundreds of workout sessions in them, or at least hundreds of hours put into them, and how well do they hold up, especially with Velcro versus a lace-up style. But for the price point, I think these are a great option. And they have a variety of sizes from 10 ounces, which are these, all the way up to 16 ounces. Now, from my experience in competitive boxing gyms or striking gyms, 16 ounces are going to be for sparring days. So you may want to get with your coach if you're buying this specifically for that reason. But if you're using it for bag work, pad work, getting your backyard working, these are a great option. And I would also recommend getting a couple of these and rotating through them. They tend to last longer that way. Not just these gloves, but all gloves I've ever used. When you have a couple sets, they just last longer overall. You're putting less miles on them. But overall, definitely a thumbs up and a recommend.
Bam, y'all. All right, so that's going to pretty much do it. I just bought 2020 iPad. Oh, nice. Nice, David. Hope you enjoy the iPad, homie. All right, so I think that's pretty much going to do it, y'all. Let's see. Talk to me about if there's any other questions, final thoughts. But with that being said, I stink. I got to go take a shower. I'm going to go eat. I'll be back tomorrow, guys. I'm going to be streaming at 2:15 Eastern time tomorrow, 2:15 p.m. Eastern time. I've got Lena's got a doctor's appointment, so I'm going to hang out with Tessa, so I won't be streaming during that time. And yeah, y'all, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll hang out. We got more shop videos coming out at you guys. Appreciate you hanging, and we'll be back. Cheers, y'all. Yeah, David, keep crushing it, man. I always appreciate you hanging out, sharing your insight. It's always makes the streams just like so much more enjoyable, transparently. So again, there's that word again. I should have to give Ashley like $5 every time I say that word. Bye, y'all.